Are you trying to find weight loss tips that will assist you to reduce fast, or weight loss tips that will keep the load off for good? There is a big difference. It's tempting to choose the previous sort of tip. Trying to find shortcuts and quick results are just a neighborhood of attribute. The matter is that you're going to be right back to phase one when the load comes back, and it will, once you reduce quickly. Here are some weight loss tips which will assist you to do what's necessary to realize permanent weight loss and appearance forward to a lifetime of being healthy. Weight loss tip number 1. Keep track of calories eaten per day and calories burned per day. Don't cheat. Put everything down. Being honest with yourself may be a critical step towards weight loss. At the top of the week, you will have an honest idea of your average calories consumed and burned per day. Then, advance to subsequent one among these weight loss tips and determine what you ought to be consuming per day. Weight loss tip number 2. Learn the essential formula for weight loss. Calories in must be, but calories out. We all have a particular amount of calories for our height, weight, sex, age, and activity level, which will just maintain our current weight. These calories are spent on the daily requirements for our bodily activities like breathing and digestion, also as our normal task activities, whatever those could also be. Figure this amount of calories employing a calorie calculator. If you would like to reduce, you want to do 2 things. 1. Lower this calorie intake. 2. Increase the number of calories burned. Weight loss tip number 3. A healthy, lasting weight loss occurs over time. 1 to 2 pounds per week is the recommendation to realize this. A pound of fat equals roughly 3,500 calories. Therefore, if your goal is to lose 1 pound per week, you want to have a calorie deficit of 500 calories per day. If you're aiming for 2 pounds per week, then this deficit should be 1,000 calories per day. If you determined that your calories per day to take care of your current weight are 2,000 calories, then reduce your intake to 1,750 per day and burn a further 250 calories. This might be as simple as eating a half a sandwich for lunch rather than an entire sandwich and going for a brisk 2-mile walk. If you would like to realize a 2 pound per week weight loss, don't lower your calories too drastically. Weight loss tip number 4. Read food labels. Nobody wants to spend the remainder of their lives counting the calories of everything they put in their mouths. Within the beginning, understanding portion sizes and caloric amounts are crucial, but after a short time, you will be ready to ballpark most of what you eat. You'll likely be surprised at the start also. It hardly seems fair that some size of frozen dessert is half a cup. As painful because it is, you would like to understand this in order that once you think you're eating 350 calories of non-reduced fat frozen dessert, you'll understand that filling that bowl with what you want to think was some is basically more like 1,000 calories. 1 slice of bread may be a serving of bread and is typically around 100 calories. I started eating open-faced sandwiches once I figured that one out. Weight loss tip number 5. Realize that what you're doing might be greater than now's one among the foremost important belongings you could be doing for yourself. Healthy, lasting weight loss may be a priceless reward for all of your diligence. Patience is the key. Pay no attention there to coworker that lost 10 pounds last week on whatever reducing diet she tried. In 5 to 6 weeks, I guarantee you, she'll have gained most of that back and you will be reaping the rewards of your slow, steady weight loss. Not only that, but you will have built up the tools and knowledge to stay the load off for good.